Look at that, guys. It is massive. There is so much room inside of this thing. What's up, everybody? EyeXombie back up in here once again. And this time, we're on Dune Awakening. It just came out last week. And I've been playing a lot of it offline. It's just one of those games that I want to play offline, you know what I mean? It's pretty fun. It's got some issues, but I'm enjoying it. It's very addictive. So I did build a pyramid base, as I always do in games. So I wanted to show you guys. It's not done yet, so don't judge, but it's getting there. I need to unlock some new blocks so I can make some cooler stuff. But let's get in here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, we're loaded up in here. And this is the hangar, guys. This is my little hangar at the top of the pyramid. Got my orthocopter, or however you say it, orphan copter. And that over there, actually, while we're looking at it, that's my old base. I gave it to this guy on the server. I gutted it out, moved over here, and I gave that to him. It's good to see it's still up after the big storm. I don't know if he claimed all of it because it was a two claim. So yeah, hopefully he's doing good over there. And let's get in this helicopter and I will, orthocopter, whatever, the dragonfly. It's a little tricky flying in and out of it just because it tries to make you manually land. I wish they would just add a button for landing. I just noticed something on my base. I got these weird lines up here I don't like. We're gonna have to figure out what that is. I think it's on both sides though, so it's cool. As long as it matches, I'm okay with it. So these weird lines, that is the inside. Until I can find better wedge pieces that match the pyramid better, that's what it's gonna look like. But it kind of puts a pattern on it. It doesn't look too bad. I like it. I like it. Got my water, outside over here. I got one damaged wing, I just noticed. My water makers. And where we're at right here, there's quicksand. Basically, my pyramid marks where the quicksand, where you can cross. So, I didn't realize that you could build all the way out here. Like, I'll land and I will show you guys. I was just assuming this was worm territory, and I needed a place to build a giant pyramid. I looked everywhere, and then I realized there's one right across from my base. And my base is right there, and I came out here and I was like, wait a minute. Look at this. No worm, no worm, no worm, worm. Step off, and he's gone. And it takes a minute to fade, so if you're looking for a good place to build a base, just find this little, there's the worm. He's not. You just gotta wait for it to fade though to find the exact location. Like on that base up there, it's also right on the border of the worm. And I got to the border and I built a piece and the worm attacked my base, but it only hurt the one piece that happened to be out on his territory. The rest of the base was fine. So worms cannot damage your base as long as they are not in his territory. So just know that, guys. Somebody also tried to thumper my base up there and failed. So that was funny. But that's it, guys. There's the giant pyramid. Let me just do a full circle. I don't know how to turn off my HUD. There we go. Oh, I think I can get some of it off. All right, let's fly around. Look at that, guys. It is massive. There is so much room inside of this thing. I don't even use it all. I could put a whole clan in this thing if I wanted to. So we're gonna land. I'm gonna show you the landing is a little weird until you get used to it. So you just gotta kind of, because they don't have an auto. It's easier to glide in than it is to fly in. So if that makes sense, you can just glide in, turn your engines off and glide in. It's a lot easier to get it in here because the landing doesn't want to automatically come off. So I think they should give us a button to land. That way it doesn't try to land automatically all the freaking time, because it kind of causes a problem in little hangars like this. But it works, and I'm good with it. So let's go on down. I'll show you my crib on this episode of Cribs, the Dune edition. All right, here's my water area. I haven't fully got this up. I had way more water at the old base, but we're doing good right now. I got a blood thing just in case we're doing lots of production and we need more water. But these can probably come out all the way to here, and I'll probably get some more big ones so I don't have to build as many little ones. The little ones are just so cheap. They only take copper, so it's easy to throw those together. And yeah, this is the starting. There's supposed to be a picture here, but this isn't finished. Like I said, I'm still decorating, and I'm still unlocking things to decorate with. Like this wedge right here. I need wedges. I need some wedges that match this stuff, the Cadian stuff. So still looking for that. If you guys know where to find all that stuff, let me know. I'm pretty sure it's just hidden behind the missions, so I'm getting there. But here's all my stations. Got one station there. Got a repair station there. I got all my stations in little duck-offs, because the way I built it, all these hallways are hollow. So like in here, you can see in there. So if I want to make, I made this hallway for my collection. So when I get like new statues or pictures, I can cut out a part in the hallway, put a little display in there, and it'll look cool. And also these walls, here I'll show you why I doubled up on the walls. Because the back of the walls look like this, like concrete. And I wanted all of it to look all fancy like this. So I just doubled up on everything. And I'll show you the rest of the pyramid. This is just like the closed off part. This is the actual base. The pyramid is way bigger for expansion if I really wanted to. But here's the bedroom. Got our boxes, his and her storage right here. And then we got our little table. We got the little mouse guy chilling. What's up, little dude? He's gonna go in the sand eventually. There he goes. There he goes. He's gone. All right. Here's some desks over here. These little bookcase walls are cool. I love those things. That is a good idea. More games should make the actual wall look like props. That's a great idea. I love that idea. I got my lights on the ceilings. And then we can come on here, and this is just like a big hallway. This is where I'm hoping there's enough stuff to collect to make like a museum back here of stuff I've collected. So like in these walls, for example, I could just delete this wall. Well, not that one, obviously, because there's stuff in there. That was a bad example. Let's go back up here. Here. Put that back. Okay, let me find a better place. Maybe right here? No, that's not a good example either. Let's go back this way. Let's go back where there's no stuff. I can't remember how I built this thing, so let's see if this one's it. Is this one? Yeah, see? This just goes in here, and then I can build a little walled off area right here, like so. Put a ceiling, and then it's a display area. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. But I'll show you guys the rest of the pyramid. See, here's the actual structure, and as you can see, my main base is an illusion. So it looks like you walk up and you can't see the pyramid, which I like. That's what I wanted. I didn't want it to look like we were just living in a pyramid. And there's not a ceiling right here for some reason. There should be a ceiling here. I don't know. I'm still working on it, guys. But yeah, you can kind of see how big this is. And then I think up here is the pad, maybe? I can't remember. Yeah, I think so. I think that leads directly to the pad. And there's like the inside of the hallway walls right here. So yeah, dude, this was a lot of work. now I can't figure out how to get back down. All right, here we go, right here. All right, and then we're back in the main base. See, nobody will ever know that that's out there. And also, let's go, let's do some demolishing. Why can't I demolish? What's going on? Game has been back acting really weird lately. Okay, there we go. And I'll demolish, I don't want to mess something up by demolishing something. So let's try this one. And we'll come down here, and there's more room down here. You see? Look at those are just supports that I threw up for the floor. And here's another ceiling that's supposed to be here that's not here. It seems like I've been having that problem, like stuff just falling apart for some reason. I don't know why. Let's throw that there. Maybe I'm just missing stuff. But yeah, look at all that space down there. That's a whole room on the bottom floor, which I haven't even showed you yet. But yeah, there is a ass ton of room in here. So I'll fix that later. So yeah, guys, this is the main base. I could probably put some stuff in here in the middle. I got all my stuff to build with in here. I don't have the spice refiner yet. I haven't got that far. I still haven't gotten duraluminum yet. I'm still working on that. That's about where I'm at in the game. So let's go downstairs, and I'll show you that, guys. It's a pretty cool, but here's my epic commander. Basically, like I said, these wedges, man. I need better wedges so I can match it up a little better. If you guys know, are there okay, hold on. Let me go on my, let's see if anybody out there plays the game will answer my question. What is it called again? The Caledon Palace wall. Is there more Caledon parts? Because I got this because I bought a certain edition of the game. But they didn't include Caledon wedges. So that's what I need. If there's more Caledon parts, let me know. Because I'm hoping to unlock some more. Here's my garage. I got my little display I pull up on for my truck, my Jeep, my buggy. Got my old bikes up here. I'm gonna display all the old vehicles. This is my new bike. Let's jump on the bike actually while we tour there. Let's go outside of the garage into the bottom of the pyramid. And I left it open so people could just drive right through and I'm not blocking anything. Nobody really does though. I think people are scared to go in. But I tried to leave it open for people. I got the little lights on the ground. Oh, I gotta stop and show you guys my worm religious temple. This is the Temple of Shai-Hulud, by the way. That's what we're going for. And Shai-Hulud is the worm, for those of you who aren't Dune fans. And here is my worshiping area. All praise Shai-Hulud. Yes. I sit here and I think about dreams of water and oceans. Praise Shai-Hulud. Actually, I don't dream of water and oceans because that would kill Shai-Hulud. So I guess I can't dream of water and oceans. We dream of dust, sand, and dryness. All right, but yeah, this is my little library / all the knowledge you need on Shai-Hulud. People come here from far and wide to worship our temple. And this is basically just a carbon copy. I just did both sides. So there's plenty of room. We get a lot of visitors, you know. You never know. You need lots of room here. And with that, I can come over here, and if I want to, I could open up a wall here and put a small room. I could open up a wall over there and over there. It would be very small rooms, though. And then this room is my power room. More power, unlimited power. Right here. I got so many of these things. because we don't have a lot of space for outdoor windmills in the pyramid, or the wind turbines. I just noticed that light's off of there. But yeah, guys, that's the pyramid. I got this done in one day. Oh, look, this is still a ledge right here. That's not good. Oh, you can still get in there. That's cool. That's fine. It works. And you can just fly right through here. And it's perfectly lined up with the quicksand. There's quicksand there, but you can go straight across. So yeah, that is my pyramid, guys. Still a work in progress. Like I said, when I unlock cooler walls and stuff, I'll upgrade it. But yeah, man, let's go on up to the orthocopter and I'll do a fly by my old base. Just to show you guys that. I was gonna try to hide the pyramid walls in here, but I kind of like the way it looks for the garage, so I just left it. Yeah, man, I'm loving this base. Let's get in here. Take off, but then you have to like kind of go back down right there when you're going out. There you go. And we'll fly over here and check out the old base I gave to someone else. Hopefully it didn't get damaged in last night's storm. I don't know if he's actually going to use it for a base, or if he's just keeping it because it looks cool. Here's my old base. Doesn't look like he's moved in though. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's moving in. It is a very cool base, though. You can land up here. I got a little landing pad up here that I had. And then down here was like a little lookout room. And then I had my temple, my statue of the worm down in there, so people could visit. But it looks like he's changed it a little bit than I did, so yeah, pretty cool, huh? That was my old base, moved out and gave it to somebody else. Then now we're in the pyramid, the temple. There goes somebody driving by right there. It might be the guy. See if we can glide in. Nope, we can't. We're not high enough. Alright. We are home. I love it. It's amazing. I can't believe... Oh, to build this, I had to have 4... Whoa, what's my... What the heck is this thing doing? Let's go ahead and... Bloop. Bloop it. Alright. So to build this, I had to have 4 stakes I had to pay for. 4 base expansion stakes to make a square so I could put the pyramid. And then I had to buy 1 vertical stake so I could go high enough. So that's what it took. A lot of money right there. It's like 15,000 each stake, I think. So, yep, that's it, guys. This is the pyramid. Thanks for tuning in to check it out. Everything seems to match. I tried to keep all the lines matching. Those are wall lines, and you can't get rid of them if you want to build in certain places. So instead of getting rid of the one, see that big brown one that goes right there? All the way across and all the way around? I had to add those. Some of those aren't even in the base, but I added them just so it would match because I couldn't get rid of some of them. So it works. Welcome to the pyramid, the Temple of Shai-Hulud. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you like the base. Hope that helps, gives you some ideas on a base and helps you figure out where you can build. Don't just not build on open sand just because it's open sand. If there's no worm marker, he's not gonna hurt your base. You just have to walk until that little indicator appears, and then walk back and wait, and it'll fade, and you can kind of find it. Or better yet, build stuff there, and he'll attack it if it's in the wrong place. He'll let you know if you're on his territory. So that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. That's the pyramid. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more Dune videos, let me know in the comments. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, hit that like button, notification bell, all those things. Until next time, later, dudes.